Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, cats, bugs, other kinds of animals, it's time for another home screen roast. I got a ton of submissions between the last home screen roast and this home screen roast, so please do keep them up. Send them to me on Twitter over at MarkB. I have a whole list of them that I've liked that I'm gonna get to. So let's start with Josh Munn. I'm actually kind of impressed, Josh. Josh Munn Z is your Twitter handle. So if you guys want to go, no, don't go harass him. Don't go harass anyone, actually. Never harass anyone else. So Josh, you've got a pretty good setup here. It's a little busy for me. I can see why you like it. I mean, like, I'm sure you know where all your icons are. I'm not a fan of these folders, and I like the background. I like the clock. I like how bright and colorful everything is. I like your choices of icons. It seems like it's really kind of got an identity all its own. My major issue is it just seems a little bit too spread out, not quite enough density, but then again, that's a personal thing. I like a lot of the choices you've made here too for some of the weirder icons. I like that film strip Netflix icon. I like that sort of moonshine clock icon that you've got there. I think overall this is a really good, crisp, clean home screen, and it's also really minimal. I really like that you just put the one widget on that third screen there. I really do appreciate that. Overall, I'm gonna give this home screen one big breath of fresh air. Do it with me, ready? The Chuck Franklin, who's been watching me stream and play Netrunner for way too long. I've been on the internet for a long time, haven't I, guys? It's kind of nice that I'm finally like uploading videos to my own channel, and you guys seem to be liking it. Man, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad, it's pretty basic. This is the definition of basic for me. I get what you're going for. It just seems like, why even use Android? That's my main question. Do you have everything lined up on the right-hand side there because you're right-handed, so you want ease of access there? Is that what that's there for? I don't know. Seems a little bit too plain, bland, and basic to be a real Android user. So I'm gonna give that one like a glass a quarter of the way full. I don't wanna say it's optimistic or pessimistic. It's just like, maybe it's just not there yet, you know? Maybe the glass is 3/4, 75% too big. And finally, we've got Steven. Don't know your last name, but Twitter handle Steven is stupid. Thank you so much for submitting. Again, head over to Twitter to do that. This one's super interesting, and I chose this one because this one is one of my favorite things about Android. This one's gonna get a very positive rating. You can make things behave and look exactly the way you want them to. And I really like a couple of things that you've done here, Steven. A, you really let the background speak for itself. B, you've customized the living hell out of everything else. I see only a handful of icons for specific purposes. I see Google Weather up at the top. I see the Google Now invocation up at the top right as well. And it looks like you've got a speech invoker button down at the bottom. I'm not sure if that's gonna do the same thing. Does that just go one tap deeper into Google Now? Let me know what that's for in the comments down below if you can. It looks like you're using Opera. What is that, Textra for SMS? It looks like you know exactly what you use your phone for when you unlock your phone. And those are the things that are sitting there waiting for you, ready to be used. And Outlook, whatever, some people need to use Outlook for whatever reason, but there's not, this is what I really like here, is there's just not too much going on. It very much feels and seems like it speaks to you and how you use your device. So I'm gonna give this one a solid hand-wringing goblin. That's all the home screens I've got for you guys right now, this very moment. I'm gonna get the hell out of here and go just, towel my face off because the humidity and heat in Chicago is out of control. And it's the beginning of September. Like, seriously, can we do something about this? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Again, you can send me those home screens over on Twitter at MarkB. You can leave comments down below. You can hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of them. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Be kind to one another, and I'll catch you in the next video.